Und willkommen zurück zur dritten Episode.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehall will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you. And your house.
Father, I'm going to kill you. Is that so?
I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
Roderick?
Roderick, by the gods, it is you! Sir?
Fetch the Maester, hurry!
Fetch the Maester! Let her go! Fuck you! You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop until you and your friend are dead.
Ja, wird schon ein paar Feinde gemacht hier.
She's been gone a while.
She'll come back.
If they catch her, they'll kill her.
They won't catch her.
She's costing us time. It's just that we need to get to Marine. Every day we lose here is a day that Talia or Ryan could be hurt, or worse. You must return home safely, Asher, and, well, you have a history of putting your faith in women who may not deserve it.
Immer diese Anspielungen.
Uncle. Was it them? The Lost Legion?
Aye. Too many for us to take. I counted about 24, maybe more, as well as horses. About half a mile down the canyon, and coming fast. Had to run my arse off to avoid getting caught. It's nearly empty. You two care if I finish it off?
It might be a while before we find more water.
I'm dying, though.
Nah. Drink up.
Thanks.
Sie ist hier durch die Gluthitze gelaufen. Kann man ja wohl
Right.
ein bisschen Wasser gönnen.
We need to get moving.
The Lost Legion. We're 100 miles from Yunkai. When are they going to give up?
Never. They're still raw about Tazal.
Yes, well, perhaps you shouldn't have snapped his neck. There is such a thing as overdoing it. Not that I care about Tazal.
Let me remind you, it was him who tried to kill us. I just returned the favor.
Ja, wenn er überlebt hätte, wäre er
don't
genauso
doubt
der
it.
Herr.
You always did have a gift for that sort of thing.
It's only a matter of time before they overtake us. Ah, bugger a harpy.
Can we double back?
Not without meeting our mates from Yunkai. We're well and truly fucked this time, Asher.
During severe winters, when the Skahazadan floods, it carves out great underground rivers in the sandstone.
And?
And when those waters recede, those rivers become caves. And those caves might hide us, if we can find them. I mean, we're trapped for the moment, but all I'm saying is we needn't die here. Just standing our ground.
Thank you, Malcolm. That's valuable advice.
Of course.
If he's right about this, I may actually stab him.
You found anything?
Not yet. What's on your mind?
You see, Beskha came back. She risked her life out there, for us. You trust her now?
This may sound harsh, but Beskha's immaterial. I have to put you first. You are all that matters to me, Asher.
Beskha matters to me. We all need to pull together if we're going to get out of this and onto Marine. I can't have you and Beskha scrapping.
So much riding on this. Talia, Ryan, your mother. You and I are supposed to return to Westeros with a sellsword army, and I haven't the faintest idea how we're going to pull it off. So, if I seem a bit moody, that's why.
How do you know all that? About the floods and the caves?
I read all about Essos on the voyage over. Histories of Marine, histories of Slaver's Bay. I just hope it pays off.
Let me know if you find anything.
Hat sich gut vorbereitet, immerhin. Die Zeit der Überfahrt sinnvoll genutzt.
What do you think? Could we climb out of here?
Pretty steep, Asher.
And we'd be totally exposed if your friends arrive before we reach the top. Well, we can't stay here.
Looks like we're not alone.
No obvious wounds. Maybe he died of thirst. Listen,
Vielleicht.
that's water. I hear water.
From underground. There might be a cave nearby.
Look at this. Gold.
Fat lot of good it did him.
Wow, braucht's nicht
He's
mehr.
not gonna need that.
Ja.
Asher, the Lost Legion will be here at any moment.
This is Essos. There's always time for gold. Oh, shit. It's them.
Ponte freedom! Che si rinzi! Shit! Come on! Go, go! They're behind us! Damn it!
Asher! Find us another way out of here.
Got it!
Na gut, wenn sie da einzeln durchkommen, können sie es eigentlich ganz gut verteidigen. Also haben wir alle
What in
Zeit
seven hells is that smell?
der Welt, würde ich mal vermuten.
I can't even guess what this used to be.
Ja, Berg, Ziege, Widder oder sowas. Ja, da geht's wohl
There's a light!
raus.
Go! See if there's a way through.
We'll hold them off!
Okay.
Beskha, I'll come.
Das würde ich nicht gerade einen Weg hindurch nennen.
Easy now.
Behind him! Get the fucking Lost Legion! We've got a bigger problem! Ponte Osenas! Ponte Sir Osenas! Circulino! Paso al Drises! Siti Vilibilati Dissis! Vakotoska Ropatas!
Und Schuss. Ah, super. Ich meine, es ist auch, dass wir sie halt brauchen, wenn wir Iron Wrath verteidigen wollen.
Asher, we have to move now.
Malcolm! Can you walk?
I'm fine. I've fought wars with worse than this.
Hurry, the beast is coming around.
Asher! Grab my hand!
Hurry, Asher. It's nearly on you.
Ja, da haben wir auch relativ früh Bekanntschaft gemacht mit dem Drachen. Ja gut, der Malcolm hat ja auch eine Vergangenheit als Kämpfer. Wäre es vielleicht auch gar nicht so verkehrt gewesen. Aber sie haben ja beide überlebt. Und ich denke mal, gegen den Drachen kann man eher Hilfe gebrauchen als gegen die anderen. Weil entweder er ist ein guter Kämpfer, dann kann er sich einigermaßen selbst verteidigen in dem Moment. Oder halt nicht, dann würden wir auf jeden Fall eher Beskar brauchen für die Aufgabe, die vor uns liegt. Insofern denke ich, ist da Beskar zu wählen gar nicht so verkehrt. Auch wenn das vielleicht wirklich eine 50-50 Entscheidung war an der Stelle. Aber hat ja auch keine größeren Konsequenzen gehabt. Da haben sie beide noch dabei. Und immer noch keine Armee.
Listen up, you sorry lot. Gather round. We're handing out assignments today.
Garrett. We'll be men of the watch before nightfall. Right. Sorry. No hard feelings over that business with Finn, yeah? I appreciate you not ratting me out over the knife. It's nice to know there's at least one brother I can trust. Finn might have killed me otherwise.
Just promise me you'll stop stealing things, Cotter.
All right. I swear it. Never again. Well, no guarantees on potatoes, or lamprey pie. Or for that matter. Just messing with you, Garrett. I promise. I'll mend my thieving ways.
Well, aren't you two sons of whores looking thick as thieves? Having a good laugh over nicking my knife, eh, Garrett? Men like you turn traitor for nothing. It's in your blood.
Finn, stop being such a bloody fool.
When a man takes my gear, it'll be my fist that'll rip their heart from their gullets. You'll always be an asshole, Garrett. You're just a fucking craven.
Look, it's over, all right? Just drop it.
You can bugger off if you like.
Finn, leave him alone. It wasn't Garrett's fault. If you're gonna hate someone, hate me.
With pleasure.
Now, it doesn't matter what the world once called you. After today, you're all brothers. Could even be that the man standing next to you saves your life one day. Or maybe you'll save his. Let's find out then, shall we? Casper to the builders. Finn to the rangers. Lobor to the stewards. Hugh to the rangers. Cotter to the builders. And finally,
Ja.
Garrett to the rangers. That's it. May all the gods preserve you.
Well, there we are. I'll be patching up the wall, and you'll be defending it.
Should you northern boys want your gods to give a blessing to this union, there's a weirwood tree beyond the wall. Now form up and follow my lead.
Garrett, it's good to hear you'll be a ranger.
Thank you.
I know you wanted this.
I'm ready to say my vows.
I didn't have many friends when I first arrived at Castle Black. Grin and Pip, they'd as soon as see me bloodied in the yard than offer a hand. Now, I'd die for either of them. Our brothers are all we have.
Finn. Shows you what kind of ripe fools are running this place. I can't believe they made you a ranger. You're not fit for the job. You don't have any balls between your legs.
Like it or not, we're brothers now. Means we're gonna have to get along.
Don't count on it. You wouldn't even be here if you didn't have Snow leading you by the hand the whole way.
Well, people might help you if you weren't such an arsehole, Finn.
I wouldn't have to be if you all weren't assholes too. No one around here gives a shit about me. They wouldn't even care if I... Do you know how many rangers are never heard from again in these parts? And I'm about to become one myself. All alone out here. Wildlings everywhere. Or wolves. Oh, God. Giant wolves.
It's all right to be afraid. Keeps you alert, keeps you from being too confident. Like the next time we fight. I'll remember that fist of yours rattling my skull and I'll think twice.
I suppose you're right.
You want a different assignment? Because I hear they need someone to clean the shithouse.
See, that's why I got so fucking mad at you, Garrett. You're the closest thing I have to a friend.
You handled that well, Garrett. They say the old gods watch us through the weirwoods. More than watch us. They know us. The gods are not forgiving. We brothers have to be. We're here. After this, there's no going back.
Ja.
Now go.
Mal sehen, ob wir hier so ein
Take your vows.
bisschen die Wahl haben, wie wir den Schwur hier formulieren. Oder eigentlich zur Grotte wollen.
In the eyes of the old gods, the Night's Watch offers you a place beside us. Now say the words for all to hear and embrace us as your own.
Okay, hier ist wie bist du mal wahr? Okay, das sind keine Auswahlmöglichkeiten, das sind nur die Phasen.
Bear witness to my vow. Night gathers, and now my watch begins.
It shall not end.
It
until
shall
my
not
death.
end until my death.
I shall take no wife. Hold
I
no
shall take
lands,
no wife,
Father, no
hold
children.
no lands, father no children.
I shall wear no crowns and win no glory.
I shall wear no crowns and win no glory.
I shall live and die at my post.
I shall live and die
am the sword
at my
in the
post.
darkness.
I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls.
Shield that guards the realms of men.
I am the shield that guards the realms of men.
I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
Das ist so ein bisschen das finale Assignment. Aber wir müssen es
I pledge
sagen.
my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
You knelt as boys. Rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
Welcome to your new family, Garrett.
We're men of the watch now. Means we get to piss off the wall whenever we want.
Didn't know you needed an excuse to play with yourself, Finn.
Garrett, you've got a visitor. Over there.
Well, who is it?
Do I look like your fucking squire?
Sounds
Don't
wie
forget the
Duncan, ne?
practice swords.
Uncle Duncan.
Garrett! It's good to see you. They told me you were at the weirwood tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time. I'm glad I caught you.
I never expected to see you here. Did something happen?
A business with the Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields to keep you all out of harm's way. That settles it then?
Aye, the delivery looks in order.
The gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew. I'm told you're a ranger now. That's good.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know.
So kann man sagen.
I heard the news about Ethan.
I wasn't there when it happened. Small mercy, I suppose. Not having to see our lord struck down with such barbarity. But House Forrester is nothing, if not resilient. Our house has survived for centuries.
Please tell me there's a plan. But we can't let them get away with this.
That's why I'm really here. Do you recall Lord Forrester's last words to you? Just before he died. Gregor's final command, spoken to you in confidence.
It was a secret he only wanted you to hear.
He told you the North Grove must never be lost.
Do you know something?
I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew. I think I found the answer. He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world. One filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes. Almost an obsession. A vital secret he protected at all costs.
Do you think this citadel can help us save House Forrester?
Lord Forrester certainly believed so. He speaks of it as if he'd seen it himself. Somewhere north of the wall. And you must find it, Garrett. The search won't be easy. But you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him.
Somewhere north of the wall. That's not a lot to go on, Uncle. How am I supposed to find it?
The first chance you get to head north, take it.
And then?
You leave the Night's Watch behind, and strike out on your own. This is no small request I make. I know that. But there's no other choice.
Uncle, that's desertion. The Night's Watch execute men who desert.
I know. I wouldn't ask this of you if there was another way. This will help guide you. I found it hidden in Lord Forrester's strongbox.
What is that?
Map.
A page from our Lord's journal. But one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a map. To the North Grove.
Aye.
Okay, den Baum haben wir ja
I
schon
used to be
gesehen.
frightened of weirwood trees. Well, before I was a man grown. I
Wenn
swear. I
der hier
actually
gemeint
could hear
ist.
them whispering sometimes.
Den Anhänger
This
haben
looks
wir.
familiar.
What is it, Garrett?
Talia gave me this. Before I left.
Oh. Wait. Lord Forrester gave Ethan a similar one as well. Roderick too. I wonder...
Watchful Eye of the Dragon.
Bloody ice dragon. Gods be good. Now that I would love to see. A mammoth. This map's only missing grumpkins and snarks. This can't be real, Uncle. You said it was a citadel of some kind. Could this be it? No. No, it couldn't be that easy. It's hidden here somewhere.
Oh.
Hear the werewoods whisper.
Okay.
Look. There's a clasp.
It must open.
Okay, dann machen wir es mal auf.
I had no idea this was inside. Another werewood.
But why?
Maybe it's a key to solving the map.
Ja, rotate. Die Augen sind links, ne? Also rechts rumdrehen.
A perfect fit.
Genau.
Maybe it's telling us where to look on the map.
Eher nicht so, glaube ich. Was haben wir da eigentlich? Die Stelle. Oder die Stelle. Oder jetzt mal noch an der anderen Stelle. Da. Da verlängert es die Wege. Sehr schön.
It's the whole map that has to turn.
Aye.
The werewood's mouth. Uncle, whatever this place is, the North Grove must be near.
There's only one way to find out. Here, take this map. Everything we hold dear may well depend on your success. It's a lot to put on your shoulders. The lives of a whole house.
But I'll try, Uncle. It's no small task. I'm still just a squire.
I know what I'm asking of you, but I know you're up to the challenge. God's watch over you. You're the son I never had.
Let's go, Garrett. I don't know. Probably like little shards or something.
I hope to never lift one of those again.
Like a weapon? Well, your piss is like any other liquid, I reckon. Mine's mostly ale.
Kotter oder
And
Finn?
if it froze
Kann ich mit
on the way
beiden
down the
reden?
wall, it probably break up into little icy
Ich meine, von den
bits.
Fähigkeiten her wäre Finn
That
wahrscheinlich
was rather mysterious. A
praktischer.
stranger arrives and you're chatting him up.
Someone said it was your uncle looking for you. What did he want?
Looked like you two had a lot to talk about.
Must have been important to come to Castle Black.
It's Castellan to House Forrester. They sell ironwood to the builders.
So you were just talking about lumber all that time?
It looked like he gave you something.
It was nothing. Let's go and celebrate.
Already keeping secrets from your brothers, eh?
Garrett's right. The wall's gonna melt before we get up there. Come on.
Ja, ich weiß auch nicht, ob ich denen alles sagen muss. Das ist vielleicht ein bisschen...
There are so many guests already arriving.
Ja, das kann vielleicht nicht, aber...
And have you seen the wedding decorations they
Unnötig.
put up in the gardens? So beautiful. You know, we're as lucky as she is. Marjorie was but a lady when we were sent to serve at Highgarden. But in just a few days' time, we'll be attending to a queen at a royal feast. Where we're standing, we'll be able to see everyone. And everyone will be able to see us.
Sarah, it will be Marjorie's day, not ours.
I know. I didn't mean anything by it. I've been meaning to say what I told you about my family. It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
Ja, die Frage ist, ob ich dir auch so trauen kann, aber bisher...
If handmaidens don't help each other in King's Landing, nobody will.
Thank you, Mira. And you know I'll always help you too. Hold on, look. There he is.
Lord Morgrin?
No, next to him. Lord Tarwick. I don't want to be a handmaiden forever. And this wedding may be the best chance of meeting a husband I'll ever have. I have to go talk to him. Marjorie won't notice it for a few minutes longer. Could you make an excuse for me? Please. I'm not asking for much.
Okay.
Go on then. It'll be fine. The wedding's still days away.
Thank you, Mira. I knew I could count on you.
Ach, der Kohlenjunge. Da haben wir unsere eigene Verzögerung hier. Okay.
What are you doing here?
I know I shouldn't be here, but we have to talk. I didn't know when I would see you next.
Look, that night, I don't know what might have happened if you hadn't helped me.
I could say the same to you, Lady Mira. But I came here to warn you.
Okay, was weißt du?
I was down in Fleabottom last night when I overheard a couple of Lannister guards talking about... Shh! They already know he's missing. Probably dead. They're questioning people. Searching for his body. It's not safe.
Who are they questioning? Do they know about me?
I don't think so. But why would they have any reason to? Anyway, he'll never show up again to tell them.
Ja gut, sie wurde ja mit ihm gesehen, ne? Von dem einen... Von der einen Wache da.
What? What is it? If we're gonna survive this, there can't be any details we've overlooked.
There was another Lannister guard. He saw me with him in the garden.
Oh no. You need to keep your head down. Stay out of sight for a while.
How? Do you forget who I serve?
Just don't get in any more trouble. And I'll watch your back. We're in this together now.
Why are you helping me?
What do you mean? I'm a friend, Lady Mira. My name's Tom. We help each other, or it's both our heads.
Thank you, Tom.
Don't thank me yet, Lady Mira.
Vielleicht hätte man ihm das mit dem Messer sagen können, dann hätte er das vielleicht aus dem Zimmer holen und verschwinden lassen können. Jetzt, wo er sich hier so angeboten hat als Hilfe.
Really? A tryst in the bushes with that coal boy.
Dass wir das mit der Wache gesagt haben, da kann halt nichts
Not
machen,
to
ne?
say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing, you just don't want to spoil your chances of a good marriage.
Can we just keep it between us? I prefer nobody knows.
Of course. That's what friends do. Come on. Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, first of all, his name's Garibold, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have where they celebrate.
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the Rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards, but just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favor in Highgarden.
Your Grace, my lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But we...
What was that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going to speak out of turn, girl, you should finish what you start.
We do as you command, Your Grace, and we'll spend the feast wherever it pleases you.
You'll spend it mopping the stables, if I please. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She was deferential to the crown then, as she is now. But words are wind. In any case, it's settled. The Kingsguard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Of course, Your Grace. Anything for my beloved Joffrey.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
Ah, shit.
What did she mean by that? You and Tyrion? What you do reflects on me. If something's going on, I need to know about it.
Tyrion... he offered to help my family.
He did? Then surely he expects something in return. Sarah, what do you know of this?
Tyrion approached us, my lady. It was his idea, not Mira's.
I don't care what your intentions were, Mira. You went to a Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
Ist nicht so gut.
My family needs me. We're losing everything. I have to do whatever I can to help them.
I'm not blind to your pain, Mira. But your problems are not the only ones in the world. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be. Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
I promise I won't speak to him again. Please don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
Ja, das wird noch ein Problem. Aber ich auch nicht weiß, ob es da noch so viel zu besprechen gibt. Sie haben sich ja eigentlich schon mehr oder weniger geeinigt gehabt. Er hat sich nur noch nicht entschieden, ob er es macht.
Roderick, it's the Whitehills. They're assembling in the courtyard. They've woken the house. You can't let this go on. They want to see us cower in our own house.
I'll need my sentinel. Go ahead, Talia, and have Royland meet me in the courtyard.
Ja, mal sehen, ob der Royland für was gut ist. Oder ob es doch ein Fehler war, ihn zum Sentinel zu machen.
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
Die muss ich auch mal irgendwie beiseite schaffen.
Who's behind this? Come out and face me!
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Lud Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you. Hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you. But the name fits, don't it? Pathetic.
Get your men out of my sight! This is absurd!
That sounds like the old Roderick, beating his chest every chance he got. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now! And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me!
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. Maybe that's how foresters live, but not us.
I don't care if you're happy or not, you'll quarter where I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, and if they're eating wormy bread, then your people better be eating shit off the ground. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line. You think you're being clever?
If your men don't like it here, you can march them back to High Point.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the King's law. You've no right to make such demands.
I have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls. I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this,
Little bastard! You can't just do whatever—
We'll do what we were sent here to do.
You're mad, Griff. This is my house, and you will do as I say.
Why should I listen to some cripple with half a face? Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me.
Der muss auch noch mal weg.
You know better than that. You know where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
Roderick, you can't let them do this.
You can't go in there.
We can and we will. Unless you want this all to end right now. Eh? I'm the only Lord here.
Wir hoffen, dass er schon mit ein paar fähigen Soldaten zurückkommt, dass wir die ganzen Pfeifen hier mal ausschalten können. Das geht hier in ganz ungünstige Richtungen.
Griff Whitehill, that snot-nosed fourth-born, parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
Ja, aber
I
momentan
know
werden
you
sie auch
tried
nicht
to
los.
stop them, my lord. But we can only take this occupation for so long. Our people will break. And the way Griff Whitehill came in, that's clearly what he wants.
I'm no fool. I've seen the soldiers in our halls, and Whitehill's runt is at the front of the pack. So don't act as if I don't know how bad it is.
Of course not, my lord. But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them.
Aber es ist eine Ablenkung, die man beseitigen muss.
We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms, and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake, then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps.
Ja.
But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan.
He carved these soldiers himself. I don't care what Gwyn Whitehill may have told you at the funeral. Who knows what horrors they're putting him through, held prisoner at High Point. You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
Okay, wir können Griff angehen. Oder wir können Ryan aus High Point holen. Ich denke, dass wir uns erst Ryan schnappen und dann, wenn wir ihn zurückgeholt haben, schalten wir Griff aus.
We get Ryan out and bring him home. Once he's safe, we can face the Whitehills head on.
And what of Griff and his men? But we can only take this occupation for so long.
We must act. And Ryan needs us. He's alone.
Roderick is right. We are nothing if we leave Ryan behind.
Das ist eine. Ich meine, der andere Punkt ist, wenn sie halt anfangen, sich mit Griff anzulegen, dann bringen sie ihn halt in Gefahr.
We still
auf jeden
don't
Fall.
have the men to hold our own home, let alone storm High Point. We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins.
Unfortunately, Roderick was not able to secure the backing of the Glenmores. That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos, with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them? Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
I don't think Lord Whitehall will kindly stand by while we pull ourselves together.
Yep.
We press on. It's no use waiting.
We have a plan, my lord. But we must wait for the pieces to come together. The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I have much to prepare, and men to train.
My lord?
Ja, da muss Mira mit Tyrion halt doch den Deal machen, was natürlich Marjorie jetzt so ein bisschen anpissen wird.
My lord, there may be something we can do now.
A voice from High Point,
Gwyn Whitehill.
I spoke with her at the funeral.
As did I. And she's willing to meet. Away from her father's guards. I may not be your sentinel. But please consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say. I understand your hesitation.
Arrange a meeting. What she has to say may prove useful.
I believe she can be trusted. But best use caution nonetheless.
Of course.
And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now at least.
Ich meine, der Punkt mit ihr wird wahrscheinlich sein, dass sie zwar helfen...
Handle things right with Gwyn. And she may even help us in High Point.
Ja,
when
dass
the
sie,
time comes.
Ja, dass sie vielleicht wirklich helfen will. Und vielleicht auch dem, was sie sagt, vertrauenswürdig ist, aber ob sie sich jetzt so hart gegen ihre Familie wendet. Wenn es drauf ankommt, ist die andere
And these
Frage.
flowers, they're just all wrong in the Crown lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira. A word in private, if I may.
Ah, fuck. Ich hätte es
I'll
vielleicht...
return her shortly.
Ich hätte es vielleicht auch nicht
Who
so,
would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
nicht so direkt ihr sagen sollen, dass ich nicht mit ihm reden will.
And if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
Mira?
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but Lady Marjorie needs me.
Very well. Just know that matter we discussed? A royal decree sits on my desk now, and I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. I thought you would want to know. Good news on a day that is already blessed.
Thank you for telling me, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, one more thing. The most valuable favor is a favor unspent. Perhaps I'll call on you for a dance at the wedding feast. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Lady Marjorie, welcome to the family. For better or worse.
Lord Tyrion. Just how is he helping your family? What's this talk of a royal decree? You know I didn't want you talking to him. Today of all days.
I made a deal with him. For the crown to buy my family's ironwood.
Think of how this will look. House Forrester already has so few friends at court. And when this decree becomes public, you may find you have even fewer. You disappoint me, Mira. We'll talk about this after the wedding. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair.
But...
Come with me, Sarah.
Ja.
Garrett.
Aber letztlich, wenn sie nichts gemacht hätte,
I was just keeping at the ready.
Wäre Familie halt noch tiefer in der Scheiße. Ja.
Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
There's news that House Forrester is in trouble.
I'm sorry to hear it, but you have to leave all that behind. Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
I know you had told me you could stand with these men, but not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Finn can handle himself.
Ja.
I bring him to a fight.
I'm glad you can trust your brother. I'll remember him.
Zumindest haben sie sich ein bisschen näher wieder angenähert in jüngerer Vergangenheit.
And finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Brit Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be.
House Whitehill.
Make sure you're not bringing
This
any
one to the
lights.
Boltons.
There'll be a hot meal in the mess hall. After that, we'll be sorting out gear at the armory.
Garrett.
There'll be practice swords to
Garrett,
start.
what's the matter?
Don't want anyone
You know him?
licking their balls. Come on, get moving.
Garrett. Who is he?
That man murdered my family.
What?
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Don't do something you regret.
Ja, wenn er jetzt mit dem hier irgendwie Stress anfängt, ist
isn't the fucking pig farmer.
halt die Gefahr, dass er nicht mehr raus kann, um die Grotte zu
Got
suchen.
sent to the war for that little party I do with your family. Don't think it's over.
Irgendwann wurde er
Guess what's your
bestraft.
back?
What are you waiting for, recruit? Personal invitation from the king?
Talk all you like. You'll be dead before you take the black.
Careful now. Didn't end so well for you last time.
That's enough, both of you. I said move!
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
Das kam jetzt als Drohung raus. Ich habe eher so gedacht, dass er ihn einfach nur so verunsichern will, ja. Ja, aber es schadet noch nicht. Hoffentlich. Hat jetzt den Chef da ein bisschen angepisst, aber...
We were supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what you did with Tyrion Lannister that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea any of this would happen. But what Tyrion Lannister did for me, it may have saved my family.
I hope that's true, Mira. I really do. Because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you. When I was getting her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with. I probably shouldn't have even told you. But I suppose you have a right to know.
Tell me who it is.
Why? What are you gonna do to her?
Sarah?
It doesn't matter. It was just names. This is about you.
Ja, jetzt ist egal, wer es ist.
You once promised to help me with Marjorie when our positions were reversed. That meant everything to me. maybe now I'm in a position to help you. Otherwise, Marjorie's going to make you leave King's Landing. You're pushing her to it, Mira. And I can't let you. I need you here.
Thank you, Sarah. I could really use a hand right now. I don't want to do this all alone.
Don't worry. We'll figure this out. I'll beg Marjorie if I have to. I'm not letting her send you home.
Look, the pie!
Oh no! They're already serving the pie.
Oi!
We're missing everything.
I know you.
Oh.
You were in the gardens the other night with Damien. Before he disappeared.
Oh, gleich geht die Scheiße los. Die Serie kennt, weiß man schon, was gleich kommt.
What were you doing there with him?
Mira?
Don't think I don't know it was you. I don't forget a face.
So what if I was with him?
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
with her. Are you
sick,
man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her, or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job.
Warum ist der jetzt auf unserer Seite?
Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
Why would you want to help me?
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Habe ich mir schon gedacht.
Why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
So what does that make you, if a little handmaiden could steal your very important deal?
Aren't you the tart one? I'm a man who knows when to recognize a fixed game. The question is, can you? Do you even understand why Tyrion gave you the ironwood deal? Because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
Ja, er wird irgendwas erwarten.
I'm no fool. He wants something from me. Access to Marjorie. Or perhaps he just knew he could get the cheapest ironwood from me.
Very observant. You are no mere handmaiden. I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you? Like there's no one you can really trust. What you need more than anything is an ally. I could be that for you, Lady Mira. Is that something you'd be interested in?
And what exactly are the terms of this offer? What do you get out of it?
A smart question. So, let me be blunt. Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together. Or should I go back to Lord Whitehill, who has proven to be very interested in it?
Es beginnt.
What happened? Joffrey's dead!
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister.
In der Tat.
Tell me that you got that ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no. He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible. You understand, Lady Mira?
I can get it. I'll get it back from his chambers.
That would not be an easy task, especially now. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again.
Okay, Decree beseitigen.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
Wobei wir jetzt die Wachen auch noch am Arsch haben hier. Es ist nicht gut. Keine Zeit.
Damn it!
Well, what do you expect? What 7 hells do you think you're doing up here?
Ja, ist natürlich eine gute Frage.
You've got to leave, now.
Tom, I'm in trouble. There's something inside I need to get. If I don't, it's going to be a nightmare.
Damn it. Whatever trouble you're in could be trouble for me too.
So what do we do?
I have an idea. The terrace.
The what?
I could maybe climb across the roof and drop down onto the outside terrace. It's just... I don't know, Mira. Is whatever's in there really worth risking my life for? It's not just kings who die stupidly around here.
Tom, I really need your help here. I can't do this alone. Just be careful.
Wait here. I'll be at the door before you know it.
Ja. Das war schon tief in der Scheiße. Ist ja die Frage, wenn man jetzt einfach mal sagt, okay, man weiß, was später passiert, und
Just what do you think you're doing here?
Deals nicht eingeht,
You
wie das
shouldn't be
dann
anywhere near this place.
läuft.
Don't you know the imp has murdered the king?
I'm sorry. I'm leaving right now.
Not so fast. I'm not going to ask you again. Oi! Whoever's in there, I command you to open this door at once, in the name of the king! You, don't move.
Klar, ich gehorch dir, kein Ding.
Gods, that was close. I almost didn't make it back down here. Some tiles on the roof came loose. Almost lost my footing.
Tom, we have to hurry.
Yep.
I'm looking for a piece of paper. A royal decree.
Well, go on. That Lannister guard could be back with help any second. I'll keep watch outside the door.
Tom!
You can do this.
Okay, hat er gesagt auf dem Schreibtisch, also gucken wir auf den Schreibtisch.
He said that it would be on his desk.
Schublade. Nee.
Mira, we're running out of time.
Na, komm.
Nothing. Just a letter from Tywin Lannister.
So, da.
Oh, another bloody letter.
Das ist doch in der Kiste wahrscheinlich.
Tyrion's strongbox. Oh, it must be in here.
Mira, I think the Lannister guard is back.
No, it's the other one.
Damn it, hide! I'll find a way to distract them.
I'm telling you, I heard someone in here.
Search the place. We'll find them. And after, now that we've got the imp's keys, we can have a little look inside his lockboxes, eh?
Aye.
Okay, die Schlüssel werden hilfreich. Oh, oh. Gut, dass er nichts sieht durch seine Helme.
What the hell? Damn it! Come on!
Er hat gerade Feuer gelegt. Also gut, zumindest kann man sich auf ihn verlassen und er reißt was.
You did it. How?
I lit a tapestry on fire down the hall. I bought you a minute, maybe two.
Oh, thank you.
Did you find it?
Oh, I think it has to be in here. Oh, it has to be.
Erst okay. Na, komm.
No.
Just hurry.
Zweiter Key. Wahrscheinlich ist der letzte. Ist doch immer der letzte.
Come
genau.
on.
Letzter Key.
It worked. Is this? Oh, thank the gods. found it!
Finally. Let's go. If I catch the bastard who... I'll wring their bloody neck.
So, jetzt bei der erstbesten Gelegenheit verbrennen das Ding. Ja, dann sind wir das Thema zumindest mal los.
We're not far now. Gwyn Whitehill may already be there. What is this? Our ironwood trees. It's the Whitehills. You see what they've done? This track was hundreds of years old. And they reduced it to nothing.
We've no time to waste. We must take back what's ours before all the ironwood is gone.
Aye. The Whitehills need to answer for this. And Gwyn needs to answer for this. But we need to find out what she knows. She'll be over there. Be cautious, my lord.
Ja, aber das ist jetzt genau das Problem mit
She
ihr,
go
ne?
around her father to help us. She must have some purpose.
She's taken a risk in meeting me. Let me hear what she has to say before I judge her reasons.
Wird sich jetzt wahrscheinlich nicht sehr arg gegen ihre Familie stellen. Sie wird vielleicht helfen wollen, sofern es geht, aber
See what her family's done here.
wie viel das bringt.
Here. You might want this. You may have known each other since you were children, but this could be a trap.
Ja.
Doesn't hurt to be careful.
Ganz genau.
Go on. I'll stay with the horses.
It's not enough to take our wood. They must defile our homes. Damned Whitehills. Cutting down everything they see. Do they understand nothing about ironwood?
Offensichtlich nicht. Woher auch, ja?
Split beams, cracked wheels, shoddy workmanship. Clearly Whitehill.
So gut. Nichts kann da. Wie im wirklichen Leben.
Well, I remember hiding down there.
Die hirnlosen Nichtskönner machen alles kaputt für kurzzeitigen Profit. Ja.
I can still smell the sawdust. Hear the whining of the grindstone. Such a part of my early years. So long ago.
Okay, gehen wir mal rein, ne? Ja, können wir mal ein bisschen die Äxte angucken. Das ist schon ordentliches Gerät.
I see you haven't lost your warrior's ways. That's good. I wouldn't want to deal with someone careless.
Hello, Gwyn.
Roderick, you saw my father's work over there, didn't you? There's no way to miss it.
Ja, wollte ich auch gerade sagen.
And he won't stop. He means to do that to every inch of your land.
I have to stop this. It can't go on.
I know. You have to trust me. I don't agree with my father's ways. I wasn't sure you were even going to show. We're taking a risk, meeting like this. Unfortunately, it's the way it has to be.
Thank you for paying respects to my father and brother. And for coming tonight. It's good to see you again.
And you too, Roderick. I think we can help each other. But first, I've heard news of Asher. That he plans to return to Ironrath. Why is he coming back? I loved him once. I longed for Asher to come back. But not like this.
If you must know, he's bringing us an army.
You may think that's going to help your family, but it will only lead to more killing. I want peace between our families. No more wars. No more bloodshed. Is that what you want too? I need to hear you say it, Roderick. Will you work with me to bring an end to this war?
Yes.
Kommt auf deinen Plan an, ne?
Peace means my family will be safe. Of course that's what I want.
The years have blessed you with wisdom, Roderick, and it is good you have it. Because peace is the only hope your family has. My father is just waiting for an excuse to attack. Why do you think he sent my brother? So there will be trouble. My father will bring utter ruin on your house. Unless you let Griff feel like he's in control. I know you refuse to kiss my father's ring, but you would be wise to show more respect to Griff.
I'll put on a good face and let him think whatever he likes, if that's what I have to do.
It is.
My lord, a band of riders approach from the north.
7 hells.
Ja, ist
My
nicht
father's
ganz,
guards must be tracking me.
nicht ganz falsch. Die
If
Frage
they
ist nur,
catch
was
us here,
bringt.
they'll kill you.
Then we've no time to waste. Let's get on with it.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. I don't know all the details, but he's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing. I fear for your family, Roderick. You may think you've nothing more to lose. He is ready to show you otherwise.
What the hell is your father planning?
I swear I don't know, but whatever it is, he knows all your weaknesses, all your plans.
What? How?
Because you have a traitor in your council. Someone who knows every detail of your circumstances. My father boasts of it, and I've heard some of the reports.
You must tell me. Who is it?
I don't know. We know you're planning to rescue Ryan, even if it means abandoning your home to Griff.
What?
My father's guards are close. I need to know you'll do what I've asked. Promise me you'll submit to Griff. If you want peace between our families, it's the only way.
You have my word, Gwyn. I'll do
Wir können eh nicht viel machen, solange Escher mit der Armee nicht da ist. Kann ja eigentlich nur Duncan oder Royland sein.
Riders are nearly upon us. We have to go.
What I told you. Be careful what you do with it. And remember, I'll hear about it if you don't.
Lord?
Oder der Meister.
Come along, Duncan.
War der Meister eigentlich bei den Council-Sitzungen dabei? Das ist eine gute Frage. Seine Mutter wird es nicht sein, er wird es wahrscheinlich auch nicht sein. Können es nur Royland oder Duncan sein oder gegebenenfalls der Meister, falls der in den Council-Meetings dabei war, wo ich mich eigentlich richtig erinnere, war der da nicht dabei. Also wahrscheinlich Royland oder Duncan. Wenn jetzt Duncan das wäre, ist ein bisschen komisch, warum er dann das Treffen mit wie heißt der, Gwyn? Arrangiert hat.
Mother.
Weil das ja quasi auch eine Gefahr ist, dass er enttarnt wird.
What's become of our house? You were nowhere to be found, and they just... Oh, they are vile men. Where were you? We need you here. To hold this house together.
I've uncovered some troubling news.
What's wrong?
Lord Whitehill is plotting against us. I don't know his plans, but I fear them.
Ich dachte,
the only way he'll stop is if we submit to Griff's rule of our house.
What?
Ich dachte, er sagt das mit dem Verräter, dass wir einen Verräter im Council haben.
Give up control of our house? Griff is already a torment. How much worse could it get?
Mother, I met with Gwyn Whitehill.
You did what?
She's the one who told me all of this.
I don't know how you can trust that.
I don't like it either.
Was this all? Did you learn anything more? You need to tell me.
Ja, ich glaube nicht, dass sie der Verräter ist. Das wäre dumm, also
What
wollte
I've
ich nicht
told
sagen.
is nothing compared to what else I've learned. There is a traitor in our house, on our council.
No, this can't be. And all our plans to save Ryan, to save this house.
All gone.
Roderick, who could have turned on us? Times have been hard, but I never thought this would happen. Not in our house.
I have to say, Maester Ortengren worries me the most.
Perhaps. But what about Duncan?
Also Duncan...
He was furious when Ethan didn't choose him as Sentinel.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even show his face when Ramsay Snow came here. When the bastard murdered my poor son. Then again, I don't know why we should believe anything that girl told you. The Whitehills would love to sow dissent in our house with lies of traitor.
Ja, also Duncan glaube ich jetzt weniger, weil das würde keinen Sinn machen. Wenn er der Verräter ist, warum soll er das Treffen mit Gwyn organisieren? Ja, das weiß ich nicht. Also Duncan glaube ich noch am wenigsten. Der Royland könnte es sein, weil er sich davon vielleicht eine Machtposition verspricht, wenn Whitehill House Forrester übernimmt. Einfach um im Ansehen, im Rang, in der Hierarchie aufzusteigen, was auch immer. Das könnte sein. Allerdings ist er halt auch sehr aggressiv, was die Verteidigung angeht und gegen die Whitehill-Soldaten vorzugehen etc. Andererseits kann das natürlich auch ein Plan sein, weil der Vater von Griff hier, der Whitehill, ja auch will, dass es eskaliert. Also Duncan glaube ich eher nicht. Royland könnte es sein. Und wie so Orentwin oder so, ich denke mal, das ist der Meister. Über den weiß man halt nicht viel. Der ist halt ein, zwei Mal aufgetaucht. Deswegen habe ich auch gefragt, ob sie ihm vertraut. Ja, weil die anderen beiden kann man vielleicht eher ein bisschen einschätzen, weil man mit denen zu tun hat. Aber der Meister ist so, ich weiß nicht. Über den weiß man halt nichts. Ne? Der kann halt sein, dass er irgendwie loyal ist. Kann aber auch genauso gut sein, dass es nicht ist. Deswegen ist der das größte Fragezeichen. Und ich denke, dass es er oder Royland ist. Duncan glaube ich eher nicht, zumal Duncan ja auch die ganze Geschichte mit der Grotte da organisiert und so. Warum sollte er das machen, wenn er das Haus nicht retten will? Ja?
Stay put, stay upset.
Get off again. Get down there and die like
What do you want from me?
No, it was over there.
And Ramsay was here.
I'll play how I want.
You will bend the knee to your liege lord.
I must speak true. I haven't the balls to defy you, Lord Ramsay.
But it'd be so much more fun if you fought back. Now, give me your wood, boy.
Oh, I heard tales of your cruelty, Lord Ramsay. But in my short life, I've never seen such a foul care.
Brave words. Aye, you're brave. But you're too tall.
Hold on, that's not what
now
you said.
Get down there and die like a good little lord.
Wait, don't forget to go.
That's right. And what a tasty treat she'll be.
Never.
All right then, let's get this over with.
Oh, look here.
It's the new lord. You're in luck. We're just getting to the best part. Little Lord Ethan's final breath. Unless you want to play the Lord of House Forrester instead.
You can't do this. You can't do this. Get out of our house, right now.
We'll do as we please. Besides, we're not finished.
You must stop.
Oh, I know you've seen it before.
Show some respect in my house. In my hall.
And that's what we're doing. Remembering young Ethan as he was.
Oh, please, no.
Say hello to your father.
Oh, no, Ethan.
Down. Oh, well done, well done. I'd say he died better than the real Ethan.
Better than the real Ethan.
What about you, eh? You want to be next?
Men without honor are lower than dogs.
I'd be happy to dirty my blade with your blood.
Wenn ich ihn jetzt angehe, habe ich nichts davon. Ich werde ihn umbringen, wenn sich die Gelegenheit bietet.
True lord.
Before this is over, your blood will join my brother's on that floor. So I hope this was all worth it.
It'll be worth it when I pull this blade from your neck and see the life drain out your eyes.
Make his mother watch. Now we'll really have some fun.
Enough! Griff will deal with him. When he's done, he'll own this fucking house. And he'll have more than just words for you. Take your boy out of here while you still can.
Roderick! Roderick! Now is not the time.
Sie hat die doch jetzt angepisst. Ich habe doch gar nichts gemacht. Und jetzt kommt sie an und tut so, als wäre ich der, der es hier eskalieren lässt. So was.
Wendell, pack the extra rations. Duff, make sure the quivers are full and the torches are dry. Garrett.
What's happening?
We're heading north of the wall to deliver justice to brothers turned traitor. They're hiding in the woods at a place called Craster's Keep. I've been looking for volunteers. The cowards murdered Commander Mormon. We're gonna kill every one of them.
How far north is this Craster's?
Some 60 miles into wildland territory. It's treacherous country. I appreciate if you're thinking of going, but you should know Britt volunteered. He took his vows in the Sept. He's a brother now. I understand why you hate him. But bad blood could jeopardize this mission. Too many unknowns out there. I can't have my own men killing each other.
I'll go in his place. I'm a better fighter than Britt. You'll want my sword before his.
I don't doubt your skill. But I need every sword that's willing to go. Even someone like Britt. If you do come, I need to know there won't be any trouble. Even if he provokes you. And no more talk of the North Grove either. Can I count on you? I need your word, Garrett. I'll be taking a chance. The mission can't fail.
I understand. You won't have any trouble from me.
I'll hold you to that. It's a hard road to Craster's. We leave tomorrow at first light. Now why don't you go talk to those two? They volunteered as well. Make sure they're ready. Doff, where are my arrows?
Well, what did Jon Snow say? I don't think he likes us much.
Definitely doesn't like you, Finn.
Haven't heard him singing your praises any.
He wants us ready for the march tomorrow.
Just give the word. Tired of being under Frostfinger's boot all the time.
You do know we're heading off to fight a band of murderers, right?
That's why you bring a ranger.
Point is, he doesn't want any problems with you going to Craster's.
Well, it's something you should know then. I borrowed this from you.
Alter.
What? I just got curious. I wanted to know why your uncle was here.
Never ends with you.
Well, didn't mean no harm, honest. I just wanted a quick look. I wasn't stealing.
That's mine. Hand it back.
Of course. I wasn't stealing. I was just taking a peek. But the thing is, I noticed this part here.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids. A rumor.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. I heard it's a witch's den where they turn children into giants. Garrett, you don't actually take it seriously, do you? It's a fairy tale. For idiots. Everyone knows that. Didn't think you were that gullible.
Lord Forrester knew all about it. He said it's a place of great power. Power that could save my house.
And this says it's somewhere in the north. On the other side of the wall.
And here I thought you might have some brains, Garrett. You two deserve each other. Have fun chasing your tails.
Good. Didn't need him anyway.
Würde ich so nicht sagen, aber...
Finn doesn't know about the mammoths, or White Walkers, or how to sneak past a giant.
What, and you do?
You know, it's
The things you hear about. The rumours is all. I wouldn't know myself. How could I?
Rumours my arse. You're hiding something, Cotter.
I'm not. They're just things I hear around Castle Black's all. People talk, you know.
Ich weiß nicht.
Not about the North Grove, they don't.
Ja.
You do? Probably heard you talking about it. Or maybe one of the recruits.
Cotter.
Drohen muss ich ihm nicht, aber...
I know you're lying. I covered for you. You owe me.
All right. All right. I've been on the other side of the wall, Garrett. You see, I live there. In the north. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings. I know, it's crazy. I was with some other free folk. We were looking for weapons, south of the wall. We got caught, so I passed myself off as a local, and, well...
Macht Sinn.
Well, they sentenced me here, to Castle Black, for stealing. I shouldn't be here. This isn't my place. I didn't know what else to do.
Cotter, every blade in Castle Black will slit your throat if they find out. You're their sworn enemy.
You don't need to tell me that. Are we still friends? I mean, I know it's a lot to take in, and I'd understand if you were angry.
Don't worry. Bloodthirsty wildling or not, we're still brothers.
That is good to hear. At least when Mance Raider wants to boil you alive, you'll know someone in high places.
Cotter! What did I say? That shithouse you fixed is still leaking!
I'll be right there. I'm going back home, no matter what, Garrett. I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about.
You know where the North Grove is?
No, but I'll help you find it. I'm deserting anyway, heading back home. I can guide you, keep you alive. Stick with me and I'll show you the way. Plenty of things out there want to kill you. Others want to eat you.
I don't understand. Why would you want to help me? The North Grove has nothing to do with you.
I've got my own reasons for going.
Cotter! Now!
On the way!
Ja, das ist keine Antwort.
Please, don't tell anyone about me. The Watch would kill me if they found out.
Schade ganz natürlich nicht, wenn er dabei ist, ja, weil er sich dann da ein bisschen auskennt in der Gegend. Er kennt vielleicht Leute.
Ruin still smells like shit, even outside the walls.
We'll find Croft here, somewhere.
Yeah. You alright? Never better. Back under the Mad King, they used to say, death by sword was a sweet kiss. But fire would fuck you hard.
Funny.
No. No, not very.
I'll go find
Ja,
Croft's
nicht
tent.
wirklich. Aber ist vielleicht
Asher,
nicht ganz falsch.
I need you to tell me the truth. I've come a long way to bring you home. Back in that cave, you made a choice. You must have thought only one of us was going to survive. Now, it's not a fair question to ask, but I need to know.
I've been fighting side by side with Beskha for 4 years. She has saved my life more times than I care to admit. I owe her.
Thank you for being honest. But she's not family.
Ja, die Familie hat ihn verstoßen.
Look, I can't blame you if your feelings about me are conflicted. Or your feelings about going home. Your family exiled you to this place.
Yep.
But I swore an oath to your mother. Sailed halfway around the world to bring you back safe. And I'll be damned if some dragonfire or your foul decisions are going to stop me. Are we clear? I'm here to help you.
Well, come on, Malcolm. Why are you making this such a big thing?
We're defined by the choices we make, Asher. One day, you'll understand that.
Ja, die Familie hat eine Entscheidung getroffen. Und ich meine, er will ja zurückgehen und helfen, aber es ist halt auch nicht spurlos an ihm vorbeigegangen. Es ist halt auch in der Zwischenzeit das ein oder andere passiert.
How well do you know him?
Too well.
I thought you said you were friends.
Yeah, we are. We are. Great friends.
Asher fucking Forrester. Son of a poxy whore. You have some balls walking into my tent after all these years with that mama's monkey grin on your face.
Well, that went well. Great friends indeed.
You get it out your system?
Not by half. You never understood consequences, Asher. One stupid mistake cost me an eye. But you never learn. You figured you'd steal from me and I'd just forgive you? Not a fucking chance.
Okay, das war ein bisschen mehr
So
vorgefallen.
how are you going to pay me back? Your eye? Your hand? Or how about your tongue?
Croft, no!
Be reasonable. I am reasonable. I'm letting him fucking choose.
Look, Croft. What we did was wrong. I'm sorry for that.
You heard him. Now let him go.
You're not getting out of this with a fucking apology.
Habe ich auch nicht erwartet, ehrlich
I
gesagt.
deserve your anger as much as Asher.
Don't worry, Beskha. You're next. Now choose. Or I slice off your balls, Asher.
Hey,
A
hey,
man
hey!
betrays my trust. There's a price
Stop
to be
this, let
paid.
him go!
Enough!
No more fucking about!
Fuck you, Croft!
Have it your way. You didn't need your testicles anyway. Oh, that was bloody beautiful. Fucking Asher. You were pale as a snow bear's ass.
Are you fucking joking? You bloody bastard.
This is why people steal your shit and take off in the night.
Come on, you assholes. Have a drink. Joden, the Khaleesi's best wine.
Alter, der Typ
Your
tickt doch
friend
nicht
has
ganz
an
sauber.
interesting sense of humor.
Ja, so kann man
what
es
in
auch sagen.
seven hells are you two doing here on the arse end of the earth, eh? You're a long way from, young guy.
We have a proposition for you.
We? You're hardly the usual rabble these two travel with.
He's Asher's family.
Your sword was always the quickest, Croft. I need you and your men to fight for me in Westeros.
We need your hellhounds. 100 good men.
Am I in a hobby's tit? Would I ever go back to Westeros? I've got it good right here. Her Grace pays good coin. I've got wine, women. I've got my own tent. And it never fucking snows.
If you don't join me, my family will die. I'm here because I need you, Croft.
Oh, shit. I don't even know your fucking family and you're breaking my heart.
Weil hat er gesagt, dass er Gold hat, ne?
Swear by the warrior, I'd help you if I could.
Muss ich ihm
But
Gold
it's not
anbieten.
up to me. The second sons are sworn to Daenerys Targaryen. I've laid my sword at her feet. For now.
Perhaps we could talk to her.
She's a little busy right now, commanding a fucking siege. Her enemies are nailing children up on posts for 100 miles, and a bloody dragon's gone missing.
But I know where to find her dragon.
Ha! Unfucking likely. You expect me to believe you've just happened to have seen the one fucking dragon loose in the world?
Black scales all over with a red frill running down his back.
That doesn't prove anything. Enough of this nonsense. We're done here, Asher. You two back in my life. Spinning your tails again. This is all I need. Go
Ja,
on
gut, die
then.
Verbrennung
Show
kann
me your fucking proof. And
von
piss
allem
stains
Möglichen
down
kommen.
your pants isn't gonna cut it. The last thing I'm about to do is bring her this stinking bastard. I can smell you from outside the tent.
I've got proof, you old fuck. Tell me what this is, if not a bloody dragon tooth.
I wouldn't know a dragon tooth from a basilisk dick.
Croft, I've seen her dragon.
Oh, bugger me with a bloody spear. If you're lying about this, it'll cost more than your balls.
Fair enough.
Come on, you son of a bitch. The beast's name is Drogon. She'll want to hear about him right away. And don't think you're going to charm her with that fucking Asher grin.
Ich fürchte, er wird es trotzdem versuchen. Genau das, ja.
Big day tomorrow, isn't it? Off to Craster's Keep. Assuming you're not too busy looking for your North Grove.
I thought you didn't believe in it.
Not saying I do. But if it was real, can you trust Cotter with it? You ask me. There's just something off about him. Aside from him being an early thief on me. Not like he's holding something back.
Ja, Vertrauen ist ein bisschen viel gesagt.
Wouldn't hurt to keep an eye on him.
Don't need to tell me that. He steals my knife, then your stuff. I'm not sure I want him walking behind me while we're out there.
Finn, get back on watch until your relief arrives.
They're late.
You think Mance Rayder is gonna wait for them?
Right. Asshole.
And Tuttle, you've got torches that have gone out. Keep them lit. Let the wildlings know we're still home.
Okay, jetzt zünden wir mal die Fackeln an. Speere.
Oh, man could freeze to death up here.
Ja, in der Höhe ist bestimmt auch ganz schön Wind, wie man auch hört. Sicherlich unangenehm kalt, würde ich mal vermuten.
Uncle Duncan brought these from Ironrath. Wonder if I'll ever see it again. That's ironwood for sure. If anyone tries coming over the wall, well, those will stop them.
Kommt doch immer auf die Menge an und so, ne? Was haben wir hier noch? Mehr Fackeln.
Need to light this torch.
Ja, habe ich mir schon gedacht. Ah, noch einer. Hab vergessen.
It'll be here soon. Wonder who's riding it.
Ja gut, das kann auch eine Weile dauern, je nachdem, wo der gerade ist. Beams. Sehen aber auch schon aus, als würden sie bald durchbrechen.
Pig farmer.
Ja, er wieder.
A 300-mile walk, and you're still in my way. I figured we'd settle things on the way to Craster's, but this is even better.
I don't have any time for you anymore, Brett. I hate you. You hate me. Now let's move on.
Had something more painful in mind. I did duty to my lord back on that bloody farm. And for doing a proper job of it, what'd I get? Banished to the fucking wall! I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig. Seemed only fair he should feel what it's like. Near the end, he could barely breathe. Kept begging us to leave your sister alone. So I made sure he was still alive when she started screaming. It was the last thing your father ever heard. The more we sliced, the worse it got. Shrieking the whole time. Her crying out.
You're not worth it.
I didn't come here to chat, you fucking cunt. Too bad your father didn't fight like that. Might still be alive. And I thought you were going to make this easy. Finally getting the hang of it, Tuttle.
Stop, damn it! I don't want to fight you.
Zumindest nicht jetzt, in dem Moment.
Don't you want to make your father proud?
Nichts dagegen, ihn umzubringen, aber zu einem besseren Zeitpunkt.
Let's see if you scream like
ist
your
nicht die Mission
sister.
gefährdet.
You got lucky, pig farmer. You're going to slaughter me, like my man back at your farm. At least let me have my sword. Keep it interesting. Or are you afraid?
I swore my vows. I won't kill a brother.
You're fucking pathetic, Tuttle.
Whoa!
Ah, der Typ. Eigentlich würde ich ja schon ausschalten wollen, aber das gefährdet halt auch die Mission, weil wenn jetzt Snow ihn nicht mehr mitnimmt, weil er jetzt hier irgendwie Stress gemacht hat oder so, das geht halt auch nicht. Hatte ich noch gedrückt auf den Arm. Verdammt, zu lange gewartet. Ja, das ist jetzt wieder die Frage, den umzubringen, aber... So ein guter Kämpfer ist er nicht, aber der Tuttle scheint tatsächlich mit dem Einhandschwert wesentlich besser zu sein. Als mit dem Zweihandschwert am Anfang.
Let's fucking finish it. Go on.
Scheiß auf den.
We're done here.
Finn!
Was macht der jetzt? Nicht, dass der uns jetzt hier noch Stress bereitet.
These people are all scared, my lord. The Whitehills have driven them away from the Ironwood forests.
Out of the way!
And now they come here, starving, looking for food. Food we don't have to spare. How can we support an army and reclaim our place in the north if we can't even feed a handful of peasants? Our backs are at the wall again, and this won't get better on its own.
No one has more fight in them than Asher. I'm sure he and Malcolm will find us the army we need.
We'd better hope we figure something out. With those Whitehill bastards in our house, we must be wary.
Come on, you!
Let me go! You can't do this!
Good. You're here. Look at this! Did you see what this girl did? She attacked my man like an animal.
Bloody bit me.
Yeah, now it's her turn. She's gonna get what she has coming to her. This won't go unpunished.
Let go of me!
I don't care if she's your sister.
He deserved it.
Fine. You brought her to me. I'll deal with her.
That's not for you to decide.
I saw him stealing from our kitchen, and I told him to stop. He laid his hands on me, so I bit him.
Bloody wench!
I was only doing what had to be done.
I warned you not to mistreat my men. Someone will have to answer for this. Do you hear me? Don't make this ugly.
Your men are out of control. That's the problem here.
It's your people who don't know the order of things. This girl's as untamed as a wildling.
Don't listen to him, Roderick.
And if you can't rein her in, yeah, what about the rest of them? It's about time she saw a real lord again and learned proper discipline. They've all been missing that.
You're afraid of a young girl with all the armed soldiers you have?
What? I'm not afraid. I want order. But this house is in a shambles. And the problem starts at the top, Roderick.
Watch your tongue, boy.
You yourself had the gall to make threats against my men. And that's the real problem with you Foresters. You're too fucking proud. Always have been. It was bad enough when you were above us. And now it's even worse. Because you don't see how far you've fallen.
Still high enough to look down at you.
Now here's a brave and wise girl. A girl who knows how to speak the truth of things.
No. A girl.
Der ist aber auch nicht gerade deeskalierend, ja.
That's how I like to see you Foresters. Face down in the muck.
Talia, here.
Thank you.
You don't get it, do you? You Foresters need to learn when you're beaten. You'll learn some fucking humility. Or this won't be the last lesson I teach you Foresters!
Have you no honor? I'll run you through for that. I'll cut you down like straw men.
I'm fine, Royland. I'm fine. I'll handle this.
Even broken, he's twice the man you are.
I bet this makes you angry, eh? You probably want to get up and hit me. But we know how that would go, don't we? Now, are you going to be a good little Forester, learn your lesson, and stay down?
Also, den Typen nicht anzugehen, ist echt schwer. Aber wir müssen die Zeit überbrücken, bis wir in der besten Position sind und den Penner und seine Leute alle...
I said, get down! All the way down.
Abstechen.
Get up, Roderick.
Stay down, my lord.
Your brother defied Ramsay Snow. He didn't know his place, but we made damn sure he learned. I'll probably have to teach Talia here. Unless you're a good little Forester. You learn your place. And stay down.
Some Forester is gonna learn their lesson today.
You don't have to do that, Lord Griff.
Will it be you? Or will it be... her?
I'll stay down.
Consider this even, girl. Your brother learned the lesson for you. You'd be wise to follow his lead.
As would all of you.
Dem Typ, dem ramme ich bei der besten Gelegenheit schwer den Kopf.
Person in this line that understands. Now you need to understand too. You can be Lord, Roderick. So long as we all know who holds the reins here. Come on.
You did the right thing, my son. You had to submit.
Aye. A true lord.
But we let them win.
Die Schlacht, nicht den Krieg. Das ist der Unterschied.
Do you see that? He still acts like he rules the house. But he's let his guard down. So, did he get what he wanted? Or did you?
Das ist die Frage, ne?
At the time, I wanted you to crush him. I'm just glad you're still alive. We need you, Roderick.
Now is not the time to fight. But that time is coming. And if Griff thinks he's won, he won't be ready when it does.
And when you're better, things will be different.
Yep.
I asked Ethan not to change who he was. I tried to make him promise me. I now know that was childish of me. I'm ready to change now. I'm willing to do anything to help our family. I mean it, Roderick. I don't care what. I'll do it.
I am too.
Father used to say we Foresters are as tough as the ironwood.
We are.
All of us. And I'm sure the others will do whatever it takes as well. What you did, yielding to Griff, you had your reasons. But...
No one can know the future. Whatever tomorrow brings, Talia, the Foresters will stand tall.
We did it. I can't believe it. What are you waiting for?
Es ist ein zu großes Risiko, das zu behalten.
There's no good that can come from this. Not anymore.
Ja.
The Khaleesi will see you now.
Okay. Guck mal, wie das geht.
So, Asher Forrester, if you presume to speak of my dragons, choose your words carefully. Next time on Game of Thrones.
Okay, haben wir so Zeit, uns zu überlegen, was wir sagen über ihre Drachen.
What have you done, Garrett? Frostfinger is calling for your head. Tell me Britt's death was an accident.
Da ist er doch gestorben. Der kann nicht mal überleben, der Penner, wenn man ihn am Leben lässt. Hey.
Just tell me what's going on. What are you hiding from me?
We are weak. We have no allies. And Griff claims to be the new Lord of Ironrath.
There's been a raven from Lord Whitehill. He's invited us to High Point.
Drogon wouldn't have attacked without reason.
By order of the Queen,
Fuck you and your queen.
deal with your friend.
Nothing ever stays in the past, Asher.
Garrett. It's time to go.
Ja, so wie es aussieht, wird das in der vierten Episode dann ja auch nicht so gut laufen. Schon einiges ein bisschen im Argen, wenn man sich die Vorschau so anguckt. 51% haben Beskar gerettet. Ja, da habe ich eigentlich schon was zu gesagt. 51,1% haben Marjorie gehorcht, Tyrion zu meiden. Ja, macht an der Stelle Sinn. Also ich habe es ja auch ein bisschen so, also Mira hat es ja auch irgendwie ein bisschen entschärft gesagt, dieses Jahr, ich habe gerade zu tun, etc. Und er hat es ja ganz gut aufgefasst, also insofern alles okay. Und jetzt da direkt nochmal Marjorie anzupissen, wäre, glaube ich, auch irgendwie nicht so gut gewesen. 68,9% walked away from Brit. Ja, ich denke, das ist, um Jon Snow nicht anzupissen. Was auch irgendwie Sinn macht, weil da besteht halt, wie gesagt, die Gefahr, dass er einen nicht mehr mitnimmt und auf die Tour und dann kann man halt auch nicht mehr zur Grotte sich vorarbeiten, was ja im Grunde die Hauptmission ist für Garrett momentan. Also das zu riskieren wegen dem Penner wäre halt auch nicht gut. Da sind also hier tatsächlich 69% relativ vernünftig geblieben. Das überrascht und erfreut mich zugleich. Ja, wenn man so manchmal andere Entscheidungen sieht, auch in anderen Telltale-Spielen ist da die Mehrheit doch ein bisschen anders unterwegs, aber es ist vielleicht eine andere Klientel, die das hier spielt. 67,6% submitted to Griff Whitehall. Ja, dasselbe in grün. Es geht halt um das größere Ganze. Und Griff da einfach irgendwie machen zu lassen, dass wie gesagt, der soll ruhig glauben, dass er da das Sagen hat. Und Burn the Ironwood Decree, okay. Dass er da das Sagen hat und was hat er schon davon, ne? Er kauft uns Zeit, uns vorzubereiten, den Gegenangriff zu planen. Es erkauft uns Zeit, die Asher hat, um Soldaten zu besorgen und zurückzukommen. Weil momentan haben sie ja noch nicht die große Chance irgendwie und auch nicht die Leute, um irgendwas Gravierendes zu unternehmen. Zumal wir ja auch den Deal mit den Dings verkackt haben, da die Hochzeit von ihm. Und das Dekret am Ende zu verbrennen, ja, also der Tyrion ist in Ungnade gefallen, das heißt, das, was der ausdealt, ist schon mal per se nicht unbedingt gut. Dass man mit ihm einen Deal gemacht hat, zieht uns so ein bisschen in seine Nähe, wo man dann vielleicht wieder denkt, ob sie einem irgendwie Mitwirkerschaft noch irgendwie anhängen wollen, insbesondere wenn sie einen sowieso loswerden wollen, um vielleicht das Land zu konfiszieren oder weiß der Geier was. Also das ist, an der Stelle ist es einfach eine riesige Gefahr, ja, und das zu behalten wäre unsinnig. Also entweder Tyrion kommt wieder in die Position zurück, dann kann er Neues aufsetzen, wenn er das will, oder halt nicht, dann ist es mehr ein Problem als eine Lösung für irgendwas. Insofern wäre es dann dumm, das zu behalten. Und da überrascht es mich tatsächlich, wenn man bedenkt, dass vorher die Entscheidungen ja alle durchaus überlegt und strategisch waren, warum so viele das nicht verbrannt haben. Das ist vielleicht dieses Jahr, ich habe es in petto, aber letztlich auch gerade in der Zeit ist halt in petto haben ein Risiko. Und zwar ein richtig gravierendes, weil man das nicht einfach so irgendwo sicher verstecken kann, wie man das vielleicht heutzutage könnte oder so. Ja, das ist mit den Räumen, mit den Kisten etc. Und ja, man kann es vielleicht als Entschuldigung sehen, dass man sagt, wenn man das nach heutigem Standard sieht, wenn ich es heute noch hätte, also hier in unserem heutigen Leben uns verstecken würde, wäre es relativ sicher vielleicht versteckt. Oder sicherer. Man könnte natürlich auch damals sagen, okay, man versteckt es halt irgendwo außerhalb des Raums, etc. Aber das sind alles so Sachen, das ist ein unnötiges Risiko und selbst wenn man es behält, in welcher Situation sollte uns das noch was bringen, das Dekret? Ja, das kann uns nur das was bringen, kann uns nur da noch was bringen, wenn Tyrion irgendwie rehabilitiert wird. Weil ein Deal, den er ausgearbeitet hat, halt, ja, letztlich eher zu unserem Nachteil sich gereichen wird, wahrscheinlich, als zu unserem Vorteil. Insofern, ja. Überrascht mich tatsächlich, dass so viele das nicht verbrannt haben, weil es eigentlich die einzig sinnvolle Entscheidung ist, aus taktischer, politischer und strategischer auch Sicht, ja. Ja. Nun gut, das war sie, die Episode 3. Wir werden sehen, wie das in Episode 4 weitergeht. Bis dann. Ciao.